Hey everybody, World War III watch. It still has yet to occur. It's November 29th. And coffee.com, code hammertime, 5% off. You've probably seen sort of this stuff in other videos. I keep it in the description too in case you can't remember coffee.com. Today's story is about Elon Musk and Apple. And then I may go into another story. We'll see if I have time. From reuters. Yeah. Published today. Updated 10 hours ago. By two folks. I don't even know why I'm bringing that up. So Elon Musk, Apple threatened to yank Twitter from the App Store. Yesterday it was writ, because today is the 29th. Did I say 29th? Yeah, it says 29th there. Okay, so yesterday, Elon accused Apple of threatening to block Twitter from its App Store without saying why in a series of tweets on Monday that also said the iPhone maker had stopped advertising on the social media platform. The billionaire CEO and Tesla and SpaceX said Apple was pressuring Twitter over content moderation demands. The action, unconfirmed by Apple, would not be unusual as the company has routinely enforced its rules and previously removed apps such as Gab and Parler, which with Gab it's still removed. Parler's been reinstated. Parler, which is popular with U.S. conservatives, was restored by Apple in 2021 after the app updated its content and censorship practices. Moderation practices. The company said at the time, Apple has mostly stopped advertising on Twitter. Do they hate free speech in America? Yes. Musk, who took Twitter private for $44 billion last month, said in a tweet. He later tagged Apple Chief Executive Officer Tim Cook's Twitter account in another tweet asking, "What's going on here?" Apple did not immediately respond to requests for comment. It wasn't clear to me how far up the Apple food chain that idea went internally, and without knowing that, it isn't clear how seriously to take any part of this, said Randall Picker, a professor at the University of Chicago Law School, so it's just this dude's opinion. The world's most valuable firm spent $131,000 on Twitter ads between November 10 and 16, which is down from round that one up, $221,000 between October 16 and 22. So it isn't like consecutive weeks. This is last month and this month, and the election's going on, so maybe it wasn't a good time for the firm to be advertising on there. Correlation is not causation. Is that the right thing? All right, the week before, Musk closed the Twitter deal, according to ad measurement firm Pathmatics. In the first quarter of 2022, Apple was the top advertiser on Twitter, spending $48 million and accounting for more than 4% of total revenue for the period, the Washington Post reported, citing an internal Twitter document. There's a picture of an iPhone. Woo. Twitter did not immediately respond to a Reuters request for comment on the report. Go to war. Okay, among the list of grievances tweeted by Musk was the up to 30% fee Apple charges software developers for in-app purchases, with Musk posting a meme suggesting he was willing to go to war with Apple rather than paying the commission. You want to know what else? Apple also charges developers $99 a year to be able to submit an application to Apple for them to agree that it is allowed to be in their store. Whereas Android, it is a one-time in your life $25 fee to develop apps for Google. You can have them listed in the store, even a little messed up. You can skirt around stuff and launch a really crappy game. You aren't going to get a lot of eyeballs or players on your game. But anyway, we get the 33% fee on in-app purchases. That means that when you buy a skin in a game or an upgrade in a game, Apple takes a third of your sale, which is a ridiculously high commission, similar to what GDevelop is doing. And maybe, Elon, since you watch my videos, you can go talk some sense into GDevelop about a 33% cut for themselves, a 27% cut for taxes, and giving the developer 40% of a sale. I'm not making this about them. Okay, the fee has drawn criticism and lawsuits from companies like Epic Games, the maker of Fortnite, while attracting the scrutiny of regulators globally. The commission could weigh on Musk's attempt to boost subscription revenue at Twitter, in part to make up for the exodus of advertisers over content moderation concerns. Companies from General Mills to luxury automaker Audi of America have stopped or paused advertising on Twitter since the acquisition. And Musk said earlier this month that the company had seen a massive drop in revenue. So General Mills and Audi don't like free speech either. Ad sales account for about 90% of Twitter's revenue. It's a good thing he cut costs by firing 90% of the staff. You gotta say it. You gotta say it because you can't do an article without mentioning him, can ya? The self-described free speech absolutist, whose company has in the past few days reinstated several Twitter accounts, including that of former U.S. President Donald Trump, has blamed activist groups for pressuring advertisers. This dude, who's unrelated to Twitter, says Ben Badgerin, the head of consumer technologies, a research firm for creative strategy, said that Musk may be reading too much into a regular process Apple goes through in app review. Well, according to Elon, nothing has changed. App review from Apple is not perfect by any means and a consistently frustrating process for developers. But from what this isn't even firsthand. But from what I hear, it is a two-way conversation, he said. It's not a... He's never developed an app, apparently. But he's going to tell us how it is when you develop an app? That's like having somebody tell you what it's like to ride a bicycle, but they've never ridden a bicycle. Where do you find these people? I'm done. Make this one a short one.